Alrighty, hey guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do a no contact reading for the person that you're dealing with. If there's no communication, no kind of contact, hey kitty cat, what we're going to do is see why there's no contact, what's this person's energy. I'm just going to see overall their energy and then why possibly there's no contact, will they contact, and should you contact them, would that work? And also what they'd say to you. So take the reading how it resonates. We're going to do all signs, Aries to Pisces. I'll do a collective and also people that haven't asked their questions. For members, you guys can do that as well. If you haven't asked on the last live or the other one from yesterday. With that being said, take the reading how it resonates. Hey, Anna, and just watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus cross watch. And this, reading basically can be for whenever. So in the current moment, could be in the future. So if you're dealing with no contact, why there's no contact, and would it be a good idea to reach out? And yeah, and then I'll do possible advice if I need to. So let's go ahead and get started. I do have personal readings available if you'd like to book. I have super chats as well. All right, let's go ahead and start with Aries, 135. All right, Aries, let's see. Let me get an energy check on this person. Why is there no contact for Aries? What's going on with their energy? Person of no contact, what's going on? Hey, Lauren. Hey, Wendy. Okay, crossroad and reversed. Missed opportunity. This person may feel like you don't want to hear from them because they took too long to reach out. Hey, D-Love. I'm kind of getting that. This person, it says I didn't act when I should have. So Aries, they could be under the impression you don't want to hear from them. You've already made up your mind. Yeah, you're in this divine feminine energy. They could feel like they don't deserve you. They don't deserve another chance. Mistake in reversed. Distance. Yeah, for a lot of you, they feel like it's too late. That you might not want them back anyways. So let me see. Grounded and the runner in reversed. I think this person had to get their priorities straight. Some of you, finances, a money situation. This person's afraid, like now you're in this divine feminine energy and you don't want to get back to this, They're afraid that they've lost you. Yeah, some of you, there was a money situation. So let me see. Wow, the Empress. Damn. So yeah, you're showing up in a very grounded, divine feminine energy. And this person, they ran and they don't want to run anymore. Wow, it could be a Taurus. Why crossroad reversed? So it feels like they've already made up their mind. Hierophant reversed. King of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords reversed and the Six of Swords. Yeah, this person, they're having not good feelings about this. They feel like you would reject them. Yeah, some of you, there's a third party where there was some kind of air sign, possibly a Libra, an Aquarius, Gemini, because you're showing up in an Empress energy, divine feminine. There was some other third party. Some of you, they didn't make up their mind between you and somebody else. And they put you in a third party, and now they feel like it's too late. There's nothing that they can say or do at this point. Why divine feminine? Hey, Aries man. Why divine feminine? Knight of Cups. The Strength in reverse, the Nine of Wands reversed, and the Star. They know you deserve somebody so much better. They know you deserve something better, that you are this divine feminine. You don't deserve somebody like them that treats you like this. They know they put you through a lot. And this is somebody that's in this energy of knowing that you're grounded. Yeah, Six of Cups, Knight of Swords reverse, Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. They're afraid that it's too late, that they're not stable enough for you, or they don't have what it is you're wanting. This person feels like they really made a bad choice. And now with misunderstanding or missed opportunity, commitment. Yeah, it's like they didn't choose to commit to you. They didn't choose to invest into this. And now they're worried that you're not going to respond. You're going to reject them. So are they going to communicate to Aries? The Devil, the Seven of Wands, the Lovers. and the Nine of Pentacles. I think this person wants to contact, but like I said, it's like they're still not in a good energy. I think this person's still scattered. They still need to heal. And I feel like if they were to come towards you, it just wouldn't be a good situation. They would still be, in this toxic energy. Should you contact them? Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, High Priestess reverse, Hermit reversed, Three of Cups. I mean, there's still a chance to like reconcile, but I feel like the trust is broken between you and this person. And like, it would be temporary. If you guys did get back in contact, it would be temporary. You would be not sure, is this person going to ghost me again? Are they going to run? Are they going to put me in third parties? It's kind of up to you whether or not you want to contact them. I feel for a lot of you, I would maybe see what else is out there, is my advice to you. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm seeing the synchronicities. It's driving me insane. So family could have been significant, or other people's influence. They could have been worried about that. I want to reach out, but don't know how. And I regret what I did to you. Yeah, some of you, they put you in a third party because they went towards somebody else they thought their family was going to approve of, or their family was going to want them with, for some of you. And it was injustice. They put you in some kind of third party. So, and you're coming up in this Empress energy. So for a lot of you, it was an air sign. Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Taurus, okay, Scorpio. Yeah, this person, they're trying to be more stable in their life, but they're afraid it's too late. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus. Okay, Taurus at 720. So let's see what's going on with you and your person. Why is there no contact? Why is there no contact with Taurus and their person? They don't want to chase you. Okay, this person feels like you would make them chase them. Like you would want them to chase you. And then social media, legal matters in reversed, wedding in reversed. Some of you, they feel like it's not fair. Like you make them chase them. They don't want to be abandoned. This person's not speaking to you because they feel like you would abandon them, and they're trying to refuse from being abandoned. Because you're a divine feminine. Okay. Some of you, they're intimidated by you. They can feel like you get other attention. Okay, I got the Death. Relationship is over, cut down, and the Mirror in reversed. They don't like the way this connection makes them feel because they feel you're in this divine feminine energy, and that you make them feel like they're going to be left out and abandoned. And they're trying to be more in a stable energy. So let's see. So that's kind of weird. Let's see. It's like they're cutting this out because they don't like the way it makes them feel. Because they feel like there's inconsistency. Why the Chaser reversed in social media? Four of Wands reversed. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Four of Cups reversed. 444. Hanged Man reversed. Yeah, this person feels like you don't really put in the effort. They feel like they always have to come to you. They have to chase you. They can feel like the relationship is one-sided. I'm also getting, for some of you, they have trust issues. They don't really trust you because they feel like you have other people. You get other attention. Hey, Anna. And I feel like this person, they don't want to be abandoned. So they're just ignoring you, not speaking to you. Yeah, they realize that. Judgment. Page of Wands reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles reverse. This person feels like it's a waste of time. Like it's not going to go anywhere. Like you're not going to prioritize them. You're going to get all their attention, and then they're not going to get anything back from you. It's kind of what this person thinks. They feel like they kind of need to cut you out of their life. This is weird. Why are they wanting to cut you out? Give you the silent treatment. Ten of Wands. The Two of Swords. King of Pentacles reverse, and the Emperor. It's like they're putting themselves first. A hermit. Yeah, Eight of Swords reverse. I think this person, yep, Temperance reverse, they don't like the way they feel around this connection. They feel like you're not making them a priority. They feel like there's trust issues, like it's one-sided. They feel like you may have other attention with the Four of Cups reverse, that you don't get attention from them, so you're getting attention elsewhere. This is somebody that they just are putting themselves first, trying to be more stable, and it looks like they are emotionally detaching from the connection to be in a more balanced place financially. Will they contact Taurus? Nine of Cups reverse, Hierophant, King of Cups, Knight of Wands reverse. A part of them is tempted by you. They're tempted to come forward. A lot of you, there is still this like draw, to this connection of wanting to come back. But then they're like, well, I need to balance out my emotions. This might not be the stable thing to do. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I think they're kind of giving it some time. I think they want to come forward, but they know, well, nothing's going to come out of it, or it's the same thing over and over. I think they're trying to balance out their emotions. Should you contact this person? The Fool. Wheel of Fortune reverse, Eight of Cups, Five of Wands reversed, Justice. Okay, well, for some of you, if you want to talk to them, I think this person would respond, okay, with the Fool. Some of you guys just need to talk about the past, like how you're feeling. Maybe you can tell this person you care for them, Page of Cups, because they're under the impression that you don't really care. Like, it's just like you get their attention, you don't care. And maybe that would cause some blockages to be released, or for things not to be as complicated, because they're feeling like, that you would just ignore them or not put in the time back, and it's just one-sided. What would they say? Okay, that came out in the Aries reading. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. I couldn't give to you like I wanted because I'm still healing from my past. So family could be significant. Some of you, maybe that's the case. Maybe they feel like they should go towards somebody else. They will never compare to you. I want to reach out, but don't know how. I've been watching your socials, admiring your pictures. I did see social media there. Okay. So, yeah, I think this person, maybe they did compare you to somebody else. Okay. It's kind of what I'm seeing. Or there was comparison because of family or something like that. Like maybe there was an ex that was in comparison. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like they are watching you online, but they don't really know if they should chase you or pursue you. Okay, I got Libra. It could be a fixed sign, Aries, Taurus, Sag, Scorpio, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Aries. Okay, Pisces. So it's kind of weird. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini. I feel like these readings are kind of starting off kind of weird. 1325. All right, what's going on with Gemini? Why is there no contact? I just saw family. Why is there no contact? Oh, there could be a fight with a family. Okay, I got addiction, absence, and reversed. Some of you, there's some kind of addiction or toxic attachment, maybe to a family situation. There's something that they're not taking out of their life. Okay, hopeless in reverse and peace. They could be dealing with some personal stuff, like in their family, like toxic family or something like that. Okay, and the Phoenix. Okay, this is somebody wanting to, I don't think they want to not talk to you. I think they want to have contact with you, but the problem is they're trying to start something new in their life or trying to rise from something else. Okay. Yeah, coffin in reverse. So I don't think they want to be not in contact with you. I'm getting from some of you, they're trying to be more at peace in their life. And maybe they don't want to burden you or something with their problems. So let me see. Why addiction and absence in reverse? Some of you, they're trying not to be obsessed with you. Yeah, it's like they're trying to put into themselves. Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Tower, Six of Wands reversed, Seven of Cups. So what I'm seeing here, yeah, I think this person, it's like they fantasize, they obsess over you a lot. I think they're having some kind of tower in their life. Okay, it could be a Scorpio, Virgo. There's something not successful in their life, and they know they need to put onto that situation. They need to focus on that. Could be finances, could be family. I don't know. Because I think they are really obsessed with you and they don't want to not be in your life and contact, but they have to focus on something here. Yeah, Ace of Cups. They have to be like choosing themselves, whatever's going on. They still have hope in this and they would like to have something restored. Yeah, but they can't give to this right now because of something else going on. They have to close up some other cycle or something from their life, or they have to be more focus on themselves. I feel like your person, it's nothing against you. There's some kind of fighting, there's some kind of drama in their life, issues that it's like they know they need to focus on that instead of this connection right now. Yeah. Like they are still emotionally connected to you, but they're going through some kind of change, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, where they need to change their life. Some of you, they're facing some kind of karmic debt or something in their life they need to help. Because it looks like it's nothing to do with you. It looks like they're going through like downfall and they're thinking of you heavily, but knowing that they can't really pursue anything with you yet because they're not in a good place. So let me see. Will they contact Gemini? They're trying to balance out their emotions. I think they are keeping, they're watching you. I think they are keeping ties on you in some way. But it looks like they're kind of withholding to come forward until they feel more confident. Yeah. Because there's some kind of blockage here. There's something that they're dealing with where it's kind of stopping them from contacting you. Now, some of you, there could be a third party. It doesn't have to be. Some of you, if there is a third party, it could be with children. Because I did see family and then drama with, fighting and stuff. So maybe they have some baby mama issue or something with another person. Because it looks like there's some kind of codependency or karmic situation that they're kind of tied up in. What would they say to you? I'm sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm willing to put in the time and effort now. I don't want to lose you. It was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. I have abandonment issues. I grew up in a single parent household. I had a rough childhood. You didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego. That made me respect you more. I keep looking at your photos. Okay. Let's see what else. I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as before. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. Some of you, yeah, like maybe having to close a karmic cycle or cut something else out. Should you contact them? I think I would leave them alone. Yeah, until you feel more clear of where they're at. Yeah, I would let them come to you. I wouldn't contact them because, yeah, you are the prize. So I wouldn't contact because who knows where they're at right now mentally. I would let them come to you with the Emperor. Okay. So it could be an Aries or a Virgo. It could be a water sign. Leo, Pisces. I think they're needing to figure out their emotions. A lot of you, they are going through a karmic situation in their life. Whether it be karmic debt, some kind of third party thing. I would just give it time. All right, Cancer. Why is there no contact? 1855. All right, Cancer. Why is there no contact with Cancer and their person? Okay, I got legal matters in reversed. Okay, dating. For some of you, they're just trying to move on to somebody else. Like they feel like they shouldn't repair this. Or they don't want to repair this. Okay, they're thinking of you still. There's memories here. Some of you, they're trying to date somebody else or date another person. Yeah, they're keeping their options open. So why there's no contact, they still think about you, but they could be in another relationship or seeing somebody else. They are heartbroken and they're given this time. Okay, so let's see. But it looks like they are seeing other people or at least talking to other people. They are affected by this though, 10 of Swords. So why legal matters reversed? Some of you, it's a Libra. Nine of Cups, the Fool reverse, Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, it looks like they're making themselves a priority and they're kind of withholding coming forward. I feel they would like to talk to you, but they're just kind of giving it some time because they are upset. They are missing you. They're sad, but it looks like at the end of the day, they're kind of putting themselves first, making themselves a priority. Yeah, they think about you a lot with memories here. Yeah, Devil in reversed, Empress, Tower in reversed, Six of Wands. But okay, so it's weird. For some of you, it's like, would it even be a good idea to get back with Cancer? Because some of the memories that I have aren't really the best, or it's like it was kind of toxic or it wasn't healthy. This person could have evolved or they're doing better in their life since this connection, where they're like, is it even worth revisiting this? Because with Keys on a Ring, it's like maybe they're trying to find somebody else. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, but they haven't moved on from you though. But it's like they're trying to actively date other people or see other people. But with this connection, they feel like they have no control. So it looks like, yeah, the feelings for you are still there. They're trying to put themselves out there, Knight of Wands, and see other people to get out of their head with you. I think they are still in love with you, but they're trying to like see other people to kind of see about comparison of other people compare. So are they going to contact Cancer? Let's see. The Ten of Swords reverse, Justice reverse, Three of Swords reverse, Nine of Swords reverse, Five of Wands reversed. I think they would like to one day have a healing conversation to see if anything can ever come of this, if it can get repaired. But I think they're going to kind of give it some time and let things cool off. Should you contact them? Some of you, it is a Libra air sign. Four of Swords. Strength in reverse. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. I don't think you should contact them because for a lot of you, whatever went down, I think the both of you think you guys both screwed each other over. Like you think they did you shitty. They think you did them shitty. I feel like if like right now, if you were to contact them, you might not be in a good energy. Or if you have other things going on. For some of you, Cancer, if you're like in a bad place financially or you're just having other problems, I don't really know if it would be good to talk to this person because you might end up saying things you're later going to regret or kind of just angry and snapping at them. So I don't really know. I think you need to give it some time. Like if you are wanting to actually have a conversation, it's like you both feel like you did each other wrong. I love your swag. You are the whole package. I have abandonment issues. I grew up in a single parent household. I had a rough childhood. So they have abandonment issues. And for some of you, you kind of triggered abandonment issues in them. I underestimated how important you are in my life. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So they are upset. I think they do miss you, but I think a part of them is just trying to move on and see other people, keep options open. I have Gemini, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo. Let me scroll down a bit. All right, Leo, no contact. 23, actually, I'll just do 24 minutes. Yeah, 24 minutes. Hey, Chelsea. All right, why is there no contact with Leo in their person? They're trying to surrender. So they're trying to let this go and release it. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Single. Some of you, they let you go because of a third party. Like they released you to be with somebody else, to be single and pursue somebody. They're spying on you though. So they're watching you on social media, trying to get some kind of perspective that you're better off or that you're happier. I think they're trying to, okay, they could be trying to decide because of a third party if you have let them go, if you release them, if you're happier without them. Yeah, this is somebody that doesn't feel like you're devoted to them anymore. There's a lack of union here. And they could have kept their options open. Could have been third parties here, definitely. So let's see. I think they're trying to get the perspective to see if you've moved on. If you're possibly dating other people. Wanting to know if you're still single. So why surrender in third party? The Tower in reverse. 8 of Swords reversed. 4 of Wands and the Empress. The World. Oh, yeah, this person. They're okay. I think they're watching you because they're seeing if you're in another situation. They know you're the Empress and that somebody better is going to come into your life. 4 of Wands. They want to know if you've completely let them go because of a third party that you were in. This person wants to know if you're in another relationship, if there is possibly a third party, if you're seeing somebody else. Yeah, they're spying on you because you guys aren't in any kind of union. Yeah, there's no there's no communication. Yeah, this person, it feels up in the air. They wonder if they can still win you back. 5 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. They know you're the better option for them. If they put you in a third party, they're regretting it. It's like, damn, I can't take that back. Yeah, 8 of Cups. It's too late. It's like you've walked away or they feel like you did. And this person's trying to get back and see what to do. Will they contact Leo? Queen of Cups. 6 of Wands. 6 of Cups reverse. Magician in reverse. I think they're trying to manifest you back, but I think they want you to go to them. So I think they want you to come back to them or to feel safe, that like you want them back into your life. So they're kind of waiting for some kind of message that you want them back. 10 of Swords reversed. Yeah, it feels like they're going to manifest you back. But they feel like a lack of power or lack of control over the situation. And it's like they're going to try to see if you want them to come back. So waiting on a sign from you, possibly. Should you contact? No, 9 of Swords reverse, 5 of Wands reverse, 2 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. I don't know, honestly, because of the star on the bottom, I think there's somebody better. I don't even know if this person's worth the struggle, worth the fight. With the 2 of Pentacles, you're not going to feel very confident with whatever happens. Okay, so if you do end up reaching out, it's like it's short-lived, or it feels like it's good for a minute. But I think you have something better, because I just feel like this person, it's a waste of time. Like they're not going to fulfill you. It's not something that you're going to be happy. It's going to just feel like it's something maybe that maybe you get the reassurance that you are done. So maybe if you do contact them, it's like, okay, well, this isn't my wish fulfillment. You know, I don't feel much clarity from this. I love your swag. You were the whole package. So that just came out in Cancers. I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen or heard your voice. I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up. It's beautiful in the 5D. So yeah, you guys could definitely be thinking about each other spiritually. I'm ready to take my mask off. I'm holding on to the memories of us. I need to tell you the truth. Okay, so yeah, they're going to take their mask off and tell you, but they're afraid. They're starting to panic that you've moved on. So they're seeing if you're dating anybody else because they feel this no contact. Hey, May. So I have Aquarius could be involved. So I have Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio. Also kind of getting Pisces as well. So they want to know if you're single. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. Okay, Virgo at 2912. All right, why is there no contact? Why is there no contact with Virgo and their person? Ooh, there's secrets. I haven't told you everything. Regret came out in reversed. So they don't care that there's secrets. Okay, soulmates. Apology in reversed. They're spying on you. Why is there no contact? Love call. Poker face. I don't like this. This is kind of giving third party energy where they've kept someone else or something else from you. And they're not sorry about it. Like they don't think they should apologize. Hey, Brenda. So what's the secrets? Why is there no contact because of secrets? Ooh, yeah, Ace of Swords, the Star in reversed. The Two of Pentacles reversed and the Moon. I don't want to be mean, but for some of you, they were juggling you with somebody else. Could be an Aquarius or a Cancer, Pisces. And it's like they didn't have the heart to tell you that, like, why they stopped speaking to you, or what's the secret? Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, that they were betraying you. Basically, I think there was somebody else, Four of Cups, that they were bored of the connection or they just didn't see things moving forward. Hey, Tristan. And I think sadly they were seeing somebody else because they thought this person was their soulmate. They thought whoever this person is they're talking to is their soulmate. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, Six of Wands, Ten of Wands reverse. It seemed easier. It seemed like something that this person could have brainwashed them as well. Like this person that they were talking to, I think they're still in contact with this person. Yeah, High Priestess. This person, they're convinced that this other person's their soulmate because it's somebody they're in contact with. Yeah, they're talking to somebody else. And that's why this connection, that's why they disconnected from you, because they were talking to another person. I think they chose that other person over you, and they are starting to regret it. They could be realizing, like, starting to see the red flags that this person is very deceptive, manipulative. I don't think they've seen it for what it was. Hey, Wade. Will they contact Virgo? Six of Pentacles. But there's still this other person. Seven of Swords reversed. Judgment reversed. Temperance reversed. I think they want to heal things with you. And they're going to tell you about this third party. I think they're going to tell you that, I was selfish. I wasn't thinking clearly. Yeah, Eight of Wands. So I do see them contacting you and telling you, hey, Wade, I do see them contacting you and telling you why they stopped speaking to you, what they were hiding from you. Should you contact Virgo? I wouldn't give your time to it. Yeah, this person isn't worth it. The Empress, yeah, no. Ace of Cups reverse. I wouldn't give your time to this person. I wouldn't waste your time. Because a lot of you, I wouldn't even distract yourself thinking about them. Because with the Empress, Ace of Cups reverse, the Sun here, they're not deserving of your energy. And I wouldn't make this person a priority if they didn't make you a priority. I tried to replace you. Yeah, like I said, they tried to get another connection. They tried to be with somebody else. It didn't work out. I'm madly in love with you. I was fighting it. I know it's divine. I couldn't give to you like I wanted because I'm still healing from my past. Okay. So maybe they're still healing from this past person, or they kind of went towards somebody else because of that. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. And I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So I think at the time they weren't really sorry. They just kind of went towards something else, someone else. And now they realize it's not what it appeared to be. They were kind of brainwashed for some of you. And they were in contact with somebody else. And at the time, they didn't regret it. Aquarius. Could be a Sag, a Scorpio. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay. Cancer. Oh, you're welcome, Brenda. All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. 3407. Why is there no contact? Why is there no contact with Libra and their person? Nothing wants to come out? I don't want to be mean. For some of you, they don't really know if you're the one. That the connection's not stable between the two of you. Because I saw comfort in reverse here. So some of you, they already made up their mind. They don't really know if this connection is stable. They don't really know if this has potential of being the one. They have mixed signals about their feelings for you. They're trying to follow their intuition. So this kind of sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, and ascending and reversed. Basically, I saw indecisive in reverse. I think this person already has made up their mind. They don't really know if they see themselves moving forward. They don't really know if they see the next phase for you. And maybe that's why there's no contact. For some of you, they realize, I don't really know if I see myself marrying Libra, being in a relationship. So whatever the case is, if it's, a commitment, if it's marriage, whatever. Yeah, it's like they don't really want things to be over, but they don't know if they see themselves leveling up with you. Is what. All right, let me see. That's kind of shitty. So, like, why still be in the energy? Oh, you're welcome, kitty. Like, why are they even still in your energy if they don't see a future with you? Okay, why wedding in reverse? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands. 9 of Pentacles reverse and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Feels very selfish. I don't like this energy because if someone's going to treat you like this, where it's like, oh, I don't really know if I see a marriage with you, but you look like somebody I could fuck. You know what I mean? That's basically what I'm getting here. Like they're like in an energy of using you. It's like, okay, well, I don't see myself marrying you, but you look good enough to sleep with, basically. It's kind of what I'm getting here. I don't like that. That's somebody that is using you. Okay. They're in this energy of like, you look like a good person to lay up with or to cuddle with, but I don't really see marriage. I don't really see a commitment. Because it's like they're basically using you. 9 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Cups reverse, King of Wands. Yeah, they have mixed emotions, how they feel about you. Yeah, it's like they don't want to think about you. I don't like that. Some of you, I hope they're not thinking about somebody else. Like they see commitment with somebody else, but they're still kind of attaching themselves to you. That's kind of what it feels like here. Or maybe it's not over with somebody else and they don't see you as that person to commit to. Because with ascending and reverse, it's like, I don't really know if I see Libra as somebody I want to marry. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. King of Cups reversed. Empress in reversed. Page of Wands. Yeah, exactly. It's like you look like a fun time. You're somebody cool I can message when I'm kind of lonely or desperate. But you don't really look like somebody I can marry or be in a long-term situation with. Because they're coming towards you in a very sexual way. Page of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Wands. But with the King of Pentacles, I feel like they're either already involved with somebody else or they think of somebody else as that person. Will they contact Libra? Knight of Cups, 3 of Swords reversed, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, you can help me heal the heartbreak from her. It's kind of what I'm getting. Like you can mend my broken heart or, I see you in a way where I do care about you to an extent, but I don't really know if you know what I mean? If somebody's pushing you off like this, where it's like, oh, I'll think about it in a couple months or they're not going to make up their mind, or they've already made up their mind, And I don't want to be hurtful and say this, but it's true. If somebody, which I've been put through this before, that's why I know, like, if they don't know how they feel about you in the first few months, or if they don't even know if they see that with you, then that's already kind of their decision. Because I feel like they've already had their mind made up the whole time, or they already knew like a general idea of what they saw with you. Should you contact them? I kind of feel like you shouldn't, but let's see. No, 4 of Wands reversed, Hierophant, 6 of Wands, Strength. Especially if they're involved. For some of you, if they're involved with somebody else, like if they see somebody else as a commitment, I would not get involved. Because I feel like there is a third party. Yeah, they're going to keep trying to get you back, but they're already like in another situation or they keep going on and off with that other person. So I feel there is some kind of third party. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. Truth is, I'm in love with you. I don't know. This feels like it's false, but I'll see you, Wade. I don't know. I want to make things right. So it's like they want to make things right with you, but it's like they're saying they love you, but why would they treat you like this? Why would they be all indecisive and don't know if they see things moving forward if they're in love with you? It feels like they're playing games. Honestly, 5 of Swords. Could be a Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus. Okay. I just don't know if I'd fall for it. Because like I said, if they already know that they don't see something with you, they're not going to change their mind. They're not going to be like, oh, actually, yeah, I do. At least that's how I am. If I don't see myself dating somebody, I'm not going to keep pursuing it, I guess. All right, Scorpio, 4003. All right, Scorpio, why is there no contact? Happy birthday. Why is there no contact with Scorpio and their person? Okay, signs and synchronicities. Disagreement in reversed. Forgiveness reversed, a new chapter. This person doesn't know if they should move on. They're feeling guided to move on, like you won't forgive them. Why is there no contact? They're thinking of you, divine feminine, but they don't know if you can forgive them. And there was some kind of disagreement. Yeah, hammer. They want to rebuild this, but they don't know if it's over, if they should repair it. It's kind of what I'm getting. They don't know if you guys can get past something that's happened. So this person is thinking about you, Scorpio, like seeing signs, seeing synchronicities, but they don't know if you're going to forgive them. Yeah, 6 of Cups. A lot of you was a past person. Definitely could have put you through a lot in the past, and they don't know if you will take them back. What's the signs here that they're seeing? The Devil and the 2 of Pentacles reversed. How they don't want to lose you. Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands. They're seeing the reality that you are slowly dropping them or you're moving on from the situation. This person, I think, is becoming a little bit scared and unsure of what's going to come in this connection. They're afraid because some of you, it has been toxic, a lot of fights, arguments. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but they're afraid that you're not going to forgive them, that the damage is done, that you're turning your back. Why thinking? 3 of Swords, yep, the Empress, Page of Wands reversed, and the Temperance reversed. This is somebody thinking about the disagreements of fights, everything that's happened between the two of you, and they know you don't deserve it. So this is definitely somebody, Scorpio, I feel, that feels bad, okay? And they would like to repair things. Yeah, they don't want to be stressed anymore. This is somebody that they want to make sure you guys can rebuild this, but they're starting to lose faith. They're starting to feel kind of negative about the situation. They don't know if they can still repair it with you. Some of you, there could have been a third party. If there wasn't any kind of third party, it's just the same situation can happen over and over again. And they don't know if you would take them back, if you'd forgive them. Yeah, the World in reverse. Will they contact Scorpio? 10 of Wands reversed, 3 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Cups reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed. As of right now, I think they're kind of just putting time into themselves. Maybe they even realize that they've been kind of codependent and obsessed with you, or they just haven't been the healthiest version of themselves. I feel like they don't want to burden you with their energy. So if they don't come forward, that's why. I think they want to make better choices and be in a better place. And they know that you're getting tired of them. So it feels like right now they might not be contacting. Should you contact? 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 4 of Pentacles. I think I would hold off communicating, especially because of Mercury retrograde. It could be throwing you off. I think you're feeling called to not say anything, to kind of keep yourself distant from this person. So if you feel that way, I would definitely feel that intuition of like, maybe I should withhold communicating. Maybe I should wait, because it looks like something might not be fully addressed, or the same kind of situation will repeat itself. What would they say? Ooh, yes, I was cheating. Some of you, yeah, there was a third party where they're cheating on you. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. I didn't think you would walk away. So some of you, they could have been cheating, and they know you deserve better. And it's because they felt like they had to have some kind of control. Oh, thank you, Melissa. I'm ready for commitment. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So for a lot of you, yeah, they gave into temptation. They were cheating for a lot of you. And they realize you're this divine feminine, and they want to work things out. But they're afraid that you're not going to forgive them, is what I'm seeing. Could be a fixed sign: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn. So yeah, they want to work it out, but They don't know if you'll forgive them because they really screwed you over. All right, Sagittarius, 4508. All right, why are you in no contact with this person? Why are you in no contact? Okay, dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So this person was lying to you. There's silence. There's no communication. They don't want to be withdrawn from you, though. That came out in reversed. So they don't know what to say to you because they've been lying to you. And everything feels like it's stuck right now. There's a lack of leveling up, a lack of moving forward. They would like to fix it, though. They don't want to be separated. Yeah. This is somebody that was lying or withholding information. And now there definitely is no contact. So let's see. And I think they would like to pursue things, but they don't know what to do. Hey, everybody. Hey, Katazin, daughter of Zion, sorry. Why dishonesty for Sag? Page of Cups, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles reverse, and the King of Swords. 10 of Cups. I feel like what's going on is this person, they're having some kind of like issue, okay? Maybe in a personal situation. I think they didn't tell you everything that was going on or what's happening in their personal life. For some of you, there could be issues if they have a child or something. There could be child support issues or a family situation. Some of you, they didn't tell you the in-depth issue. They just kind of kept things like, they told you some truth. I feel like it was a half truth. Where like they told you specific, like some details, but they kind of like withheld other information. And now they're not talking to you because of that. 3 of Cups, Magician in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles, the Temperance, the High Priestess. Some of you either found out about something or they're worried that like you're losing interest in them or that you're not really sure because of the no contact, if you still want to keep this going. Now this person's afraid because they've been silent. They haven't been communicating to you. They could be afraid that like you're connecting to other people because you haven't reached out. If this is somebody that it's like, somebody it was like a newer connection, okay? And maybe they didn't tell you everything in detail, but they told you a gist of things or what they thought was enough. Okay. And I don't really know if this person lied per se, but I think there's more to the story of what's going on, but they told you kind of the specific or like parts of it. And now they're afraid that like you don't want to move on like with them, that like you're just kind of done. Yeah, they're afraid that because they've pulled back that you're getting other attention and that you don't want them. Yeah, 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords. This person's getting very insecure because they've withheld. They haven't really told you what was going on. Some of you, they went inward. They stopped speaking to you for a bit, or they kind of just kept communication very dry. Now they're afraid that like they're going to lose you, or they didn't really explain themselves of what was happening. And they're worried that there's other people or you're getting other attention because they're not really talking to you. Or they've kept you kind of in the dark or kept you silent or something like that. Will they contact Sag? This person's getting really insecure. They're afraid that they are losing you. The Hanged Man reverse, Page of Wands, the Tower, the 2 of Wands. They're being guided to come towards you because they're afraid you're going to let them go. This is somebody, they could be going through a lot in their life. Some of you, there's child support issues, there's custody issues, family, finance, whatever. I think that was kind of the problem. They didn't tell you everything that's going on because they wanted to be lighthearted and didn't want to look like they had all these problems or didn't want to look like a bad way or something or not make themselves look bad. So they kind of wore a facade or they kind of told you some detail, but not everything. And it looks like they are coming forward because they're scared that you're going to let them go. And they are going through some kind of tower. And it's kind of what I got in the last reading where it's like, I don't want to lose you. I'm very interested in you. Okay. Because they're afraid. Yeah. They're afraid they're losing your attention, that you're like finding other people or you're just kind of done. Should Sag contact them? King of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, I kind of feel like you should because this person's in their head, like worried, like, oh God, I haven't heard from you, or oh my God, like I think there's a lot going on in their life. And I think it would make them feel reassured that you're still there or that you still care. Because they might be starting to think negatively that, okay, well, maybe Sag just lost interest, or maybe they don't want to wait for me, or whatever the case is. So I think it would be like reassuring to tell them, like, hey, I hope you're doing all right, especially if you know they are going through some kind of finance situation or, whatever it is. I think talking to them wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. I didn't think you would walk away. I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. Damn, this person wants to marry you. And then as I say that, I see justice. Damn, okay. What else? I regret what I did to you. I'm ready for commitment. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. You're always on my mind. Yeah, some of you, they ran because of other responsibility or everything was too much. Because it does look like somebody that's under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, but they do have genuine feelings for you. So signs I got Gemini. I got Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Capricorn. All right, let's go ahead and do Cappy. Let me move down here. Okay. All right, Capricorn, 5150. Let's see. Why is there no contact? Woo! That card flew in the air. Mistakes. I realize. Wait, wrong thing. I wish I could right my wrongs. And then responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. Understanding. I see your side of the story. So they realize that there is mistakes, that they made some kind of decision. Okay, they are fantasizing about you. And they could be a twin flame. Or they are mirroring you. Some of you, they made mistakes in regards to their life. So if it's not in regards to you, they didn't make a mistake. They could have made a mistake in their life, some kind of responsibility. They weren't responsible. I'll see you later, kitty. Camera in reverse. Okay, and ascending in reverse. Yeah. This is somebody I feel they don't really know like what's going on. They're trying to get some perception of the situation. I'm kind of feeling if it's not like mistakes around you, it's mistakes around like a financial situation. And they're trying to overcome something. 6 of Swords reversed, Justice reversed, 8 of Swords, and the King of Wands reversed. Yeah, some of you, they could have been in a bad situation where they weren't taking lead, taking control, either of the connection or something in their life. Okay. Yeah, 9 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Because it looks like they're very focused on making something better in their life, of putting in more time and effort. So for a lot of you, this could have been they're struggling about finances, money. Like there's something not like balanced in their life right now. A lack of proportion. They are fantasizing about you. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Wanting to see you, wanting to be around you, but feeling a little bit of negativity. They could be afraid that like you don't want to reconcile or you don't want to be with them because they stopped putting in the effort or they were like focusing on something else. This person's worried that you don't really want to see something like move forward with them. Because perception in reverse, they don't have this perception. Yeah, they don't really know what to do next. If they should come forward, if they shouldn't. They're feeling stuck. They're in their head. Yeah, they're really affected by this. This is somebody that they're trying to figure out your feelings if you are interested in them. I think they had something going on in their life where they stopped giving to the connection. And it's made you mad or it's made you feel like you're just ignored. And they didn't prioritize you because they were focusing on other mistakes that they made. Will they contact Capricorn? The Moon? So I think they want to. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups reverse, the Sun. I think they want to because they are missing you. And they're becoming worried. that they're going to lose you. Yeah, I think they are going to come in and tell you some kind of truth, like what's been going on, why they've been distant, why they've been avoidant, whatever the case is. So I do feel they are going to come in because there is a sense of loneliness and despair. Should you contact? The Devil in reverse, 5 of Wands reversed, 7 of Cups reversed, Temperance, 10 of Cups. I don't feel like you should. I feel like this person is going to come back in divine timing or when they feel in a more controlled place. Like I said, there could have been external factors, other things going on. I feel like they were in a bad, maybe karmic situation, karmic debt. I feel like they're going to come back. So I wouldn't worry about it. It looks like things are, yeah, some of you, it's going to level up and it has potential of commitment, marriage, long term. But this person needs to be in a better mindset. Okay, that's what the problem is. Stalker alert. I check up on you often. I pretend like I don't care. It's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. You are different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. So this person only wants you. They don't want anybody else. They check up on you. They're in love with you. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. I want to kiss you. All right. So yeah, a lot of they check up on you. They're worried about you and they do want to reconcile or have some kind of connection. So I do see them contacting. Hey, Alban. I got Gemini. I got Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius. All right, Aquarius at 59. Why is there no contact with Aquarius's person? They feel unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So they feel like you don't care about them. Okay, they don't want it to be over. Or they don't know if it's going to be over. They could feel like you got bored of them or they don't know if you're bored of the connection. This is somebody that's not healed. And I think they assume the worst because they're not healed or they're used to people treating them that way. I think what's going on is I feel like you don't care, but a lot of you, the person that you're thinking about, like they are not healed from other situations. They could have abandonment wounds is what I'm feeling. Yeah, and it's somebody, they're not talking to you because they're hurt or they feel like you just don't care. They feel like you're not affected. Yeah, 3 of Swords. They're telling themselves you don't care. And that's why they're not contacting. Yeah, Page of Cups. The 2 of Swords reversed. The Star reversed. Judgment. They're thinking rather negatively. They're telling themselves that you would just reject them. That like if they were to come towards you with their feelings or heart on their sleeve, you would just be like, screw you, I'm not interested. Because they feel like, you know, it's going to take a lot for them to put themselves out there and tell you how they feel. They don't want it to be over, but they're scared that you're going to reject them or you just don't want to work things out. They don't want things to close out. Yeah. The Hanged Man, the 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. But also they could be dealing with something else in their life where everything's kind of at a standstill. They could have a lot of pressure, a lot of stress in their finance life. But it looks like somebody that they don't want to close it out with you. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to leave, but they just feel like you don't care about them. For a lot of you, they're having like a lot of emotional wounds right now, or maybe like some past energy, like where they're thinking about the past a lot because they're not healed from something. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse, 5 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords reversed. So they haven't healed from whatever's happened between the two of you as well. I think that's why they're kind of holding back. There's still anger. There's still resentment. I think you both are mad at each other. And that's why there's no contact. You both are holding back from each other. Will they contact Aquarius? Page of Swords. Yep. Empress reversed. The Moon. The Magician. Yeah. I feel like when they get into a better mindset and they're not as in a negative place, they are worried about you or wanting to check in on you. I do see them very soon contacting, but they're trying to get out of this negative mindset, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, they're going to come back. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Should you contact them? Two of Cups, a Justice reverse, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. I would let them come back to you. Yeah, Seven of Swords reverse. I'd let them come back to you because I think, if you reach out and you don't hear back, you're going to be wondering, well, what's going on? Why aren't they speaking to me? I think it's better if you let this person come to you instead of you reach out to them. Because I think it's just going to cause a lot more stress, a lot more uncertainty, because you're going to be wondering, well, why aren't they saying anything? Why aren't they responding? I think it's best if they approach you, which I do see them doing. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. You didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego. That made me respect you even more. And let's see. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. I need to tell you the truth. I'm in love with you. So yeah, I do see this person coming back. They're just, like I said, they're kind of held up in some situation, and they could feel like you don't care about them either, is what I'm seeing. Or just have wounds that they haven't healed that they need to release from. So some of you, it's a Libra. It could be a fixed sign, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius. All right, let's go ahead, do Pisces. Last but not least, and then we'll do a collective. 10157. Why is there no contact with Pisces and their person? Somebody needed space, but they don't want space anymore. Okay, there could have been responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. That came out in the Capricorn reading. So you guys could have Cap in your chart. So this person's trying to, take leadership, take control, maybe needed space. Yeah, this person's trying to take care of themselves. I don't think they want to be done with you. I saw closure in reversed. I think they're just trying to be in a better place in their life. Yeah, clock. They're giving this some time. They need time. They're so heartbroken. Some of you, they're upset because I never received closure. Yeah, maybe they're waiting for an apology or vice versa. Let's see. Or they know they have to apologize to you. Why responsibility? Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like they're in charge of something here in their life. And sadly, they had to disconnect from you because of something else going on. Now, either this could be a job, like their job took their time, a family situation. They feel with the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, that whatever it was that had their focus or their attention, it was important. Like the situation had to happen. They had to go towards whatever this is. It looks like that's, for a lot of you, that's what's caused it. The no communication is they're focusing on something else, their finances or career, maybe a family situation. Because it looks like they're trying to take better care of themselves. Some of you, yeah, they're trying to maybe even heal themselves. High Priestess, Eight of Cups, the Strength, and the Knight of Swords. They've been wanting to contact you. They still see your worth, your value. They're being spiritually guided to contact. Some of you, it's a Leo or a Gemini. They're seeing signs 8-8. Some of you, it is a karmic relationship or there's some kind of tie here. This person, yeah, it's like they're kind of putting off this conversation, but they do want to speak to you. And I think they have urges at times where it's like they feel miserable, they feel unhappy, they do want to talk to you, but then they hold themselves back because they need more time. Some of you, they're still hurt by something. Yeah, Page of Cups, Two of Swords reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, Nine of Wands. I think they do want to reach out to you, but there was some kind of betrayal or some kind of pain. Why the Queen of Swords reversed? This could be you. Let me see. Yeah, Page of Wands, the Fool. Yeah, there could have been like something that was like said that was not nice. Some of you guys could have really lashed out on this person, said something you didn't mean, said something when you're angry, you're pissed off, whatever. I think they do want to apologize to you, or they want some kind of apology. I think they want it to be cordial, where like you apologize and they apologize, where they want to have a new beginning with you, but they need time to kind of process everything. Yeah, the Judgment. Will they contact Pisces? Right now, they're just like, why should I? Yeah, they're in this energy. Emperor reverse, Four of Cups reverse, Knight of Wands reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse. It feels like they want you to contact them or you to come to them in some way. Yeah, it looks like they're waiting to hear from you. Or they're in this place that they want to contact you, but everything's up in the air. They have no control of their life right now. Some of you no control of their finances. Some of you, there's like a bad like finance situation. Like, I don't know if they're bankrupt, if they're losing their job. I don't know. I think maybe that's why they're putting off. If they don't want you to come to them, it's like they do want to come back when they're in a better place in their life. And that could be what the holdup is, because the main thing is responsibility. They want to feel like they have more grounded energy in them, that they're more stable and reliable. Should you contact them? King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you shouldn't, because the Seven of Wands reverse, I feel like that's going to make you look like you have no boundaries or no self-esteem. Especially if you are this Queen of Pentacles, it's like, I don't want to be looking desperate or feeding this. I mean, it'll feed this person's ego that you reach out. It'll make them feel good. But if that's not what you're wanting, if you want to actually have a genuine conversation, I think you should let them come to you, especially in the past. If you did that, if you constantly reached out, if you messaged them, if you felt bad, whatever, I wouldn't keep repeating that, cycle. What would they say? I fucked up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make this right. My finances, yeah, that's what I'm getting. My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. So they could be going through bankruptcy, losing a job. I don't know. But I'm definitely getting that's their main priority, is their money. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. You tame my demons. I'm on my way to you. So you make them feel comfortable. You make them feel safe. So, and they're trying to work on themselves, have more self-esteem, more self-worth, maybe working on their value. So it could be a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, strong fire, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Virgo. All right, let's go ahead and do the collective, no contact. Hold on. All right, collective at 108.17. Oh, wrong deck. Why does the collective have no contact? Are you guys still on here? I haven't seen any chats from anybody. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody for a while. I was like, where is everybody? Okay, unsatisfied and reversed. Reflection. Okay, so some of you in the past, they weren't satisfied. They were really unsatisfied, not happy. Reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So maybe in the past, they took you for granted. Okay. Yeah, that you were a fantasy. And they see your beauty. Okay, so they see your worth. But in the past, they didn't appreciate you, I feel. Oh, thanks, Aries man. Hey, Trin. The Chaser. Shock. Okay, maybe this person's afraid to keep chasing you. Maybe they feel like you're not really interested in them. But I feel like this person, whether they're not contacting you, is like, maybe they don't want to like unsatisfy you. Maybe they don't want to bore you, or they don't know how you feel about them. Why unsatisfied reversed? Okay, Ten of Wands reversed. The Justice. Eight of Swords reverse, the World reverse. Okay, for a lot of you collective, this person's been going through some struggles. I think they are still really fantasized about you. They want to come towards you, but why they're not speaking is they're trying to handle something in their life. Things just keep feeling like they're falling apart. And I think they're trying to get into a better mindset, more optimism when it comes to this. Yeah, they've been kind of delayed coming towards you because of not feeling confident or feeling unhappy with how things are going in their life. Could be karmic stuff, could be debt, I don't know. They kind of had a lot of responsibility, a lot of things on them, and they're trying to get to a clear headspace. I don't think they're talking to anybody else because they only fantasize about you. Yeah, the Judgment, Page of Wands reversed, the Fool in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person's going through a lot. And I don't think they want other people's attention. They don't want anybody else. They only fantasize about you. But I think there's a lot of external stuff in their life going on. And that's why they're kind of not putting much effort into this, because it's like they need to like put priorities elsewhere or put time and energy into something else in their life. They want to chase you, though. They have a fear that you're going to leave them. Yeah. They feel like if they don't fight for this, that you're just going to leave. If they don't show any kind of effort. This person, they have trust issues. I think they also have been through like bad situations where they just feel like they're easily replaceable or they don't make anyone satisfied or whatever. And I think they do want to come back and chase you, but their priorities or something else in their life is a mess. And that's kind of what's holding them back. Will they contact the collective? The Tower in reverse, Queen of Swords, the Moon, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, they're going to contact you and tell you the truth. Like why they're not talking to you, why there's not much communication. I think they've been concealing everything, or they're keeping to themselves because everything's too much. And they're waiting for things to kind of ease up in their life before being back in contact. But I do see them like confessing what's going on to you. Should you contact them? I would let them come to you. You know, I would let them come to you when they're in a better mindset. I do feel like this has potential. The Magician, Two of Cups. But let them be like emotionally available. Let them be ready. So I think I would give them time and let them approach you naturally. Addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. Some of you, they could have been in past addictions, or they have some kind of addiction they're still in. I tried to replace you. It didn't work out. I'm madly in love with you. I was fighting it. Some of you, that could have been the case. I just feel like for a lot of you that they're in some kind of addiction, or they're in some kind of situation where they don't have good judgment, or they didn't. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. I underestimated how important you are in my life. All right, guys. So the signs that I got here. I saw Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Sag, Libra. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll see you guys later. I probably won't be live again until Sunday, and then I'll be on Monday as well. And then actually probably all week I'll be on. The only day I'm not going to be live is probably Black Friday because I have to work really early in the morning. But I'm going to be live on Thanksgiving. I'm going to be live and then that Saturday too. So almost all week I'll be live besides Friday. But yeah, and then I'm probably going to start doing, I'm trying to figure out when, but I would like to do the Toys for Tots thing again this year. So where if you donate to me for the Toys for Tots, or, the actual website, I prefer if you guys send it to Toys for Tots yourself. But if you guys want to send me money, Cash App, PayPal for Toys for Tots, you guys get a free personal reading, but it's just one reading per person. So whatever you guys send, if it's anything, $1 more than that, you guys get a free personal from me. If you guys, send money in for Toys for Tots and donate. But yeah, so everything will be down below in the description. If you have any other questions, I do think I'm going to start that probably Monday, actually. I think I'll do it like right before Thanksgiving. I'll start that Toys for Tots. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. I won't see you till Sunday. Enjoy your day, guys.